Ruto is more or less like Russia with all these things in his hands. Gas. There's a company called Crafton. It sells gas for cooking, for what? So many things. In Kampala, he's a big shareholder of Stanbex, which imports fuel, cheaper fuel for Kampala, but makes it difficult for Kenya and returns the same fuel. You know, do you know that some of the fuel from Kampala comes back here and sold at an exorbitant price? Jesus Christ. This guy is a syndicate. He has a syndicate, a web of syndicate. That's why he's able to bring Harun Yeyadin. Tell us Ugandans that he's a chemical engineer, then turns him into a vaccine factory builder, then turns him into mulimaji wa new fruits, a new farmer who can grow fruits. You know the fig tree, the sowing of the mustard seed, and Mr. Hayadin can grow new fruits that he can get 15 billion by telephone call. That's the man you are dealing with. Habitual liar, serial liar. He still doesn't want to resign from the government of Republic of Kenya, telling lies, condemning the government where he's siphoning a ghost worker earning salary and office paid, loudspeakers paid by the government, cars, fuel paid by the government. He condemns the same government. How mischievous would such a human being with his family and his wife watching when he's lying? If I were the one and you are my father and you lie, I just walk away. I like the children of these days. They walk away if you are lying. But I don't know. This is a man that you want to trust in this country. Therefore, the politics of debt, the situation of debt, politics and the prices is hinged in one item. If you look at the yellow ribbon of George Soros, that's exactly what they are proposing. They are proposing a yellow ribbon of George Soros. They are proposing how they are preparing, how they will steam come up. Everybody in Kenya is crying about the prices. The commodities have gone too high. Even when you explain to them that the war in Ukraine has also played a part, they say, no, Ukraine is very far. It doesn't affect Kenya, as if Kenya has no stock exchange index. And then you have floated your Safaricom. You have floated your Kenya Meat Commission. You have floated your cement. You have floated your farming coffee industry. You have floated your cotton industry. You have floated your avocado industry. All these affect the Republic of Kenya because the index is affected by the presence of the middle of the war in Ukraine. Although the difficulties come when Africans come to analyze, is this war coming to affect us? The bottom line is, it is the same George Soros who brought about the Ukrainian war. The bottom line is that George Soros has a warrant of arrest from the Russians. He's the same one who took their money and built Ukraine. The first revolution of Orange Revolution. Does anybody listening to me know where it started from? Ukraine. Who was the main man? Is my friend George Morris. My friend Morris. Dick Morris. Dick Morris and I are great friends. He used to work with the Clinton administration and I used to meet him so often in Sky News in London We used to discuss quite a lot of international subjects when I was working together with the Sky News as their consultant. Therefore, I know what I am talking about. The Ukrainian revolution, George Soros took money from Russia and came to build Ukraine. Russia is determined. It's a very bad situation. We condemn violence. I do condemn violence. The Russians should have gone to civil courts and stayed on the civil courts. You can look for yourself who was brought in the revolution in Ukraine. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to my conclusion, therefore, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya is a liar. He should resign and continue with his politicking. Then he can attack the government outside the government. You can't be in the government, about the government, with the government, and out of the government, and inside the government, then attack it. Who are you? You must be a madman. You must be under medication of the highest degree that actually confuses your head for you to claim to be a deputy president, because the constitution gives you the mandate to molest your boss. No more men with integrity. Resign and go. Why has the deputy president not resigned? Because he fear of the crimes that he has committed. I pray that I will see in May what might happen. But let God guide us all. Therefore, blaming Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta for the debt which he has borrowed to invest in infrastructure is wrong. Blaming Uhuru Kenyatta for the fuel prices is wrong, because Kenya is a country with structural obstacles, structural challenges. And I want to emphasize this, which will come out in the tape. Structural challenges. Kenya faces structural challenges. We duplicate things. The taxation on the fuel is beyond. The MPs leveled. Ruto came out and said taxes are good to collect. You can't stop the taxes being collected, Mr. Ruto, because you are in opposition in the same government. Kenya faces obstacles, structural challenges. That's why there is a ballooning civil service. That's why there is a ballooning duplication of work. Those are structural challenges. The third strand, Kenya faces a bad criminal justice system, where we could have traders, trade officers, to check on the prices, to check on who's selling the best oil or fuel. Why is the price going up? These officers and traders, trade officers in the Ministry of Trade are only earning a salary in the headquarters of the Ministry of Trade. If there is anybody in Kenya who knows where the trade officer is tonight, right now, call me. If that trade officer is checking on the prices in the market, that's another problem. A bad criminal justice system has bred liars and increased the number of liars like Ruto to continue to molest the same government that he earns a salary as a ghost worker. I therefore submit that in Africa Business Show today, and I will be coming in for this type of shows because my knowledge must be imparted to the world. Let other people learn from me. I want to say I thank the people of South Sudan for yesterday's or the other day's signing of the peace agreement. More so, I said when I was coming in the car that I will thank my good friend General Hamit. I nicknamed him Hamit. I said, Hamit, you look like a Hamit. General Duglo of the Vice President of South of Sudan for listening to my advice and setting up an accountability. General Duglo, thank you. Brother, don't give up on South Sudan. The people of Kenya, President Uhuru Kenyatta, don't give up on South Sudan. You have done very well behind the scenes. But my good friend, General Duglo, step it up. Let these two gentlemen not cause any bad business. We have fuel prices to contend with. We have a Ruto, a liar in Kenya. We don't need another war right now. We have an election with uncertainties, which is getting money too late, too little. Let's not have conflict on our continent. I beg to move that this is my school of thought. It is not anybody's school of thought, but it's my school of thought. I beg to move. Thank you.